Alright, I'm getting up. Okay, I'm getting up. Wait, getting up. Good morning, and welcome to the Leo Perspective. It's about 7:45-ish on a Saturday morning, and I'm just getting up. I know some of you are like, wait, you just getting up? Girl, I wouldn't get up on a Saturday until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's not me. I don't sleep in that late. Jimmy, on the other hand, has been up ever since 4 a.m. getting this brisket ready. If you recall from last week, we just bought the grill and we threw a little something on there to christen it. But today, ladies and gentlemen, he's about to do a brisket. So he's really about to show out the day. And Uncle Tony and our next door neighbor is coming over to partake since they helped us get the grill off the truck and into the backyard. So it's going to be a fun day. I got to make some mac and cheese and a veggie medley and my famous gold sauce, Carolina Gold, y'all. So all that to come. I'll look pretty later. Don't even worry about that. I'll look better for my guests when they get here. But for right now, I'm going to bum out and make this food. So without further ado, I'm going to go downstairs and see what Jimmy is up to. Morning, Jimmy.
What's going on, Leo family?
We came out here to check on you.
Yeah, we out here in the pit today, getting my fire chunked back up.
Okay.
It's burning pretty good. I can put that down.
I told him you were out here since 4 o'clock. Cooking.
Well, put this brisket on and this chicken on. But the chicken is actually for the dog. We're gonna smoke her food.
Yeah,
and,
I gotta make some more dog food.
And I put the brisket on probably about 6. So we about 2.5 hours into the cook. So let's see what it looks like. Coming along pretty good. Got a nice little color on it. Look at that chicken.
Ooh, Mocha's gonna love that.
Oh yeah.
No seasoning, of course.
Of course.
And this chicken is for us.
Yeah, this chicken I actually took out and seasoned and actually injected it. And we were supposed to eat this yesterday, but we had a late night getting started, so we didn't actually cook this. So I figured I'd put it on the grill today since we out here grilling. Stick them up here at the top. Thighs going on here.
Oh, you got thighs too?
Yes, ma'am. There's 3 wings and 3 thighs. I was gonna debone them, but they already filleted open. Put them skin down to protect it. Good.
Before you close that grill, I always taste that booty meat right there on the chicken to make sure it tastes good. I'm waiting for it too.
Everything looking good with the brisket. See how it's starting to pool? Everything else starting to dry. It's starting to pool.
That's a good thing?
Yeah, that's a good thing. So that lets me know that there's some of the moisture is drawing out of it. It's cooking. The fat inside is rendering down. So it's gonna be good. When that dries out, I'll probably start spritzing it, keep it moist.
Spritzing it with what?
Spritzing it with apple cider vinegar and water mixture.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. What's the temperature right now? What is that?
Well, that right there is not going to be accurate because I had it open. This is actually the temperature of the gauge on this side, the temperature of the gauge in the middle, and this is the temperature of the brisket, and this is the temperature of the chicken.
Okay. Oh, so you got 4 different probes going on.
Yeah, so I got probes on grate level. So I got in the middle, right in front of the brisket at the flat, and then at the point I got one coming out of the exhaust here, just to keep to kind of keep a gauge on what the temperature looks like across the grate, because with that baffle plate still being in, since I haven't taken it out, it's coming down, bouncing up. So what I did was I take the grate out of the firebox, put it in here, put a water pan in there to give us moisture throughout, and then I moved it over a little bit. So I just want to see how it's gonna cook, and then we'll go from there and make adjustments as needed.
Cool.
All right, so we back. Had to come out here and put some more wood on the fire. We ran out for a little bit. Temperature kind of dropped a little bit, but everything looking good. Got the chicken off, the whole chicken for the dog. Check on this brisket, see how it's looking. I put my baked beans in here as well. Got my baked beans on there. Chicken coming along beautifully. Got a little bit of smoke going on because I just put some wood on, but it caught up, so it should be okay. I just spritzed the brisket here with some apple cider vinegar and a little water mix. But it's coming along beautifully. It's at 151 degrees internally. So wait till it get back about 170, and then I might let it sit on there a little bit longer than 170. I usually wrap it about 170, but I want to have a little bit more color, a little bit more bark, and then we'll wrap it, spritz it down, put it back on there to finish. Now I'll be back to y'all in a little bit. All right. Here, get this right here. Look what I got for you right there. I ain't even shit. You try to eat it too. That's what your mama be saying.
Yeah.
Yo, nasty fuzzy. Oh shit. So you guys, safety always first. So I had a little mishap. I'm using mesquite wood, and I'm also using some lump charcoal because sometimes it helps with the management of the fire. So anybody that knows about using lump coals, lump wood for coals. So mishap, I ran to the restroom for a second, washed my hands. Wife actually asked me to do something, so I was in the house maybe 10 minutes. And it's kind of dry here in Texas. We haven't had any rain since probably, I think, last week. We had grass clippings from the last time they did the lawn service before the winter hit. So I have my my little damper cracked here, about halfway, to maintain the fire that I need, the heat that I need. So I went inside and I came back to the door. And how about I saw the grass on fire? Well, what used to be grass, I think moving forward, if I'm gonna use lump coal and I have to step away for a minute, I think what I'm gonna do is wet down the area around my grill, so if anything does spark out, it won't catch anything on fire. So you want to always make sure that we have safety first, so that we don't burn down anything, the right type of gloves so you don't get burned when moving food or moving a rack or whatever the case may be. But yeah, had that little mishap, got it under control. We got a little scorch spot, but it's not that bad. We're gonna keep on cooking and we'll be back to you when we get a little bit further in the cook. All right.
Okay, so I cleaned myself up a little bit, and I'm about to start on the mac and cheese. Put all that stuff back there. Oh, come this way. So I'll show you all the ingredients first. So I got some noodles, just finished boiling, and I'm gonna add that to the pan and add the ingredients to the noodles while it's hot. Got some heavy whipping cream, some butter. This is about 6 tablespoons, almost 3/4 of a stick. Some cream cheese, mustard. I have all sorts of cheeses going on here. So I have the triple cheddar with Vermont cheddar, sharp cheddar, and mild cheddar cheese. And those of you who have Kroger in your town, I got this from Kroger. It has sharp cheddar, Gouda, and Asiago. And the star of the show, the smoked Gouda cheese. I'm gonna also add some seasonings to it, of course. So let's get started. The first thing I have to do is drain the noodles. Those good hot noodles will make mixing everything so easy. I'm gonna take this cream cheese, put it right in, follow with some heavy whipping cream. Now I'm gonna try not to mix too much because it can cause the noodles to break up. Mustard for color and a little bit of tang. Let's start off with this packet of the triple cheddar. This one is going to be super cheesy.
Just the way we like.
The stick of butter, I'm going to stick him down in there so he can get melted by the noodles. My beautiful Gouda. Some people add egg to their macaroni and cheese. I don't. The egg is used as a binder so that you can get more of a block consistency, but I like it to be nice and creamy. The butter and cream cheese is starting to melt. Just keep putting hot noodles on top to melt it on down.
And usually it will already be melted, but we didn't leave the cream cheese or the butter out of the refrigerator beforehand.
Yeah, it's best to have it at room temperature, but it's getting where it needs to be. It's breaking down.
We're cooking a big meal today, so we got a lot of going on in this kitchen. A lot.
A whole lot. All right, I guess now's a good time to add my seasoning. This looks like a lot, but once it gets incorporated into the mix, it ain't gonna be that much.
And this is going to go on the grill and get some smoke in it.
have smoked Gouda without smoked paprika. Right, let's mix that up. Doing that also gave the butter and cream cheese a little more time to break down. Cream cheese is a little stubborn today.
Hey, that's because it's cold. Like the old people say, it just came out the ice box.
The Frigidaire. Comment below if you know of any elderly people that used to call their fridge the ice box or the Frigidaire.
Or the Fidgiator.
I mean, I haven't heard of that one.
Fidgiator? Yeah. I was about to say, get that corner over there.
Don't forget that corner.
If your macaroni and cheese don't sound like this, y'all ain't doing it right.
That means it's dry.
Yeah, that means it's dry if it don't sound like that.
I think I need a little more mustard, just for color.
You haven't even tasted it yet to see if you got
all
too much mustard in it.
No, I'm just gonna put just that right there. That's it. That's it. Okay. You ready? I'm gonna let you taste first.
Maybe get a little spoon or something.
Yeah.
We got no spoons.
Let me get that chunk of sour cream, cream cheese out of your way. What you think?
Mmm.
It's good?
That's good.
Okay. Cool.
Mmm. I think it needs a little bit more smoked paprika. It's good.
You ain't say nothing but a word. Here we go. Stir, stir, stir. Mix, mix, mix. Incorporate.
Let me grab you a fork so you can taste it.
Okay. Cough it all the time, I'm out.
Yeah.
Man, and I'm not just saying this because this is my cooking. It's so cheesy and smoky. And it's about to get even cheesier.
And even smokier.
Yeah, because I'm about to top this with even more cheese and more smoky goodness. So I'm going to spread this out. Oh, don't worry, it'll melt in the process. That'll melt on down. Just hide that in there. Y'all ever had your mama fix something and you fought with your brother or sister to lick the spoon? Don't act like you never did that before. All right, it's time for them. It's time for this to be placed on top.
That's the chef's blend.
That's that gourmet stuff.
We tried this probably a week or two after we got here in Texas. And man, this cheese is so good.
But I can't get it open.
I told you to use the kitchen shears.
It's supposed to be easy to tear.
Sometimes they make things child-proof, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Kia-proof too.
Well, you know, you short and small like a little kid, so.
You got no little baby hands. Come on, focus down here. Yeah, you need to focus down here. Get all in those cracks and crevices.
It smells so good.
It does.
And
And
cheese, you can
it's
smell
just
the goody,
cheese.
the goody,
The goody.
the Gouda, and the Asiago.
The goodiness.
You can smell it. So that Gouda is very pungent.
Yeah, very fragrant. Sprinkle some more smoked paprika on
Oh,
it.
that cheddar done hit me.
Yeah.
I smell the cheddar now.
And maybe that Asiago, because remember it has Asiago.
Oh, I said I smelled the Asiago in the Gouda.
Break this up a little bit. Man, telling you. All right, we are done So, Jimmy, you're gonna pop this on the grill outside?
The grill.
Cool. Can't wait to see how this looks.
I usually don't cook nothing on aluminum foil, but Walmart was out of the Cedar Point, and I did not know that we threw away the grill mats that we had before we moved to Texas. So we're gonna put it on here, tint it a little bit. Should be okay.
My mac and cheese is ready. I don't want to dig into it because we have other guests coming, and you know, presentation is everything. So I'm just going to take a toothpick and stick in there. Look at that. Look at that grease on top. Woo! Not good for the heart, but good for the soul. You hear me? Can't wait till we dig into this. All right, our brisket is out.
Yes, and rested for about an hour and 15 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut into it. It don't have the bark that I wanted, but it's all right. This ain't for no competition or anything like that, and I'm still getting used to my smoker. Just a second cook.
But it's very jiggly.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
That's what counts.
Got a lot of juice coming out of it. See what this? Let me just cut a little piece off the end right here. Oh my goodness.
Hold on. I'm gonna let you cut that slice and I'm gonna zoom in because that looks really good. Back up for a second, let everybody see.
Look at that smoke ring.
Oh my God, that's a beautiful smoke ring.
The best smoke ring I've had so far.
Wow.
That's so good.
Is it? My turn?
Yep.
Good as always. That is really good. That's a really good smoky flavor. Look at this one right here. You can't have this. It's seasoned. But you'll get your chicken later. That sounds like the mac and cheese. Ooh.
Separate my flat from the point. Uh-oh, something fell on the floor. She gonna get it. She gonna get it.
That's my little cleanup crew. I agree. I think this is the best smoke ring you've had.
It is.
It's thick.
I've never had a smoke ring that thick.
Yeah, usually it's about half that thickness.
Yep.
That's beautiful, Jimmy.
It's nice and juicy.
Yeah. That will just melt in your mouth. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that. Nice and juicy. Look at the juice out on the board. And it was letting off juice while I was resting.
Yeah, I'm about to take that right there.
Help yourself.
Jesus.
And the thing is, I did a little different type of seasoning on this time. I didn't do the salt and pepper, and I usually add like some other stuff. But I tried something different. I actually think I like the salt and pepper and other seasonings blend that I do a little bit better than this one. But it's still good. Yeah.
Cut the ends off, and we're going to make burnt ends out of these. Aren't you going to put it back on the grill for a little bit?
Go back on.
Usually you lather this in sauce, but there are some people that may not like the sauce. So we're just going to leave it as is and give people sauce on the side so they can dip as much as they want. These look really good.
All right, so Leo family, we had a successful day out in the pit, in this kitchen. The guests came, they ate, they left, And we just finished cleaning up our kitchen. But everybody was happy. Our bellies are full. So until the next time, y'all be safe and don't eat too much.